we've concluded that between staying home or finding another place, it's time to find another place. So our next question is, oh my God, where do I even start? Hi, I'm Phil Natsiopoulos with Always Best Care Senior Services. And we're going to talk a little bit more about how we help people find that next best place for a loved one. This is referred to as senior living placement, alternative placement, or senior living referral services are some ways that we call that. So I want to talk about the benefit of alternative placement or senior living referral services. The biggest benefit is this: taking the pressure off of this, oh my God, what do I do next situation, especially since most of us are going through this for the first time. So where do you even start? So hiring a person or a company that can help you navigate what this looks like and how it works can take a load of pressure off of you and the rest of your family as you're all preparing for this new change and dealing with whatever those things that are going on with health and cognitive challenges of a loved one. A professional can help you find the best place, and if done the right way, do 90% of the work for you. So when we're working with a family, let's go ahead and talk about the process and the things that you can expect. Number one, intake. In other words, how are you going to find us? Usually it's one of two things, or maybe three. First is your loved one is at a skilled nursing rehab hospital and they're telling you that he or she cannot go back home. They have to find another place. And then usually what they'll do is refer one or a couple of different companies for you to choose from that can help you with this navigation. Secondly, it could just be, oh my God, I saw something and now I need to go online, and very easily you can find us online and again begin the process and the steps from there. Two, evaluate the care needs. We've determined that we're going to find another place, so now we need to think about what is the right type of place and what is the best fit. We're going to talk to, hopefully, especially if we're in a discharge situation from a hospital or skilled nursing, we're going to talk to social workers, therapists, family members, doctors, and get a good idea of what living is going to look like for this person once they leave that facility. It will help us, and it will help the place that we're going to really understand and be able to evaluate what the care needs and options are. The first thing everyone's going to want to know is fall risks, because fall risk can really determine where a person can stay. We've said this a couple times before. Can this person live safely behind closed doors with no one there? If someone is a person that has multiple falls, typically we want to avoid that type of living arrangement, because the best way to mitigate falling is to have someone around that can have an eye on your loved one. The higher the fall risk, the narrower your options become, because falls always equal worse things than what you have right now. So an example of that would be if there is multiple falls and a fall risk that's always present, usually we're going to start at an adult family home. If falls are not that big and pressing of a need, but just being in a place where other needs can be helped, but also there's a lot of activities and socializations and other things that can happen, usually then we're talking about something like an assisted living community. 3, evaluate resources. So as we're determining what's the best option in terms of where to go, the other things that become very important in this picture is, what is the loved one's ability to continue to pay for wherever it is they're going to go. So taking a big picture look at their assets and their income so that we can help to figure out what is the affordability of this. Because we might see the best place ever, but if it looks like, a year and a half down the line, they're going to run out of resources, well, that might not be the place for us. So along with the care needs, the fall risk, and all the other things, we also want to take a very holistic look at the ability to pay over time. And if it looks like no matter what, our resources are going to run out, well, then what do we do? Well, that's when assistance programs like Medicaid come into play. So we are going to take a good snapshot of all these things to, again, help find whatever that next place is. Step 4, choosing the right type of place. So we've gone through these evaluation points, and now we've decided that the best place for mom or dad or grandma, grandpa, whoever it is an adult family home or is an assisted living. And that's gets us to then the next steps after that. Number 5, determine the best location area. So we're getting now to what type of place we're looking for. Now we want to talk about where you want to live so you're as close as you can be to your loved ones. Number 6, reach out to options. And this is where the magic really starts to happen with a placement agent or agency, because this is where we're doing the heavy lifting. Instead of you making all these phone calls, we're calling all the places that fit the description of what we're looking for in your area to see who has availability in their community or adult family home. Number 7, determine your top 3 or 4. Ultimately, what we don't want to do is say, hey, we've found 15, let's go. We're hoping that what you'll do is understand and sense that we have a really good idea of what we're looking for, and let's break it down into more bite-sized pieces. So why don't we choose the 3 or 4 that we feel like are the best fit and also have availability. Number 8, choosing the right location. So we have come all the way down to where we've gotten a few, we've done some tours, and now it's time to say, okay, this is the one that I want to go for. 9 then is, again, where we come in and we take a lot of this off of you. We want to be able to coordinate the necessary medical documentation and things that have to happen prior to a person becoming a resident of a senior living home or community. So this includes a nursing assessment or evaluation. Again, that can happen if it's an assisted living. Typically, the assisted living has their own nurse to do it. If it's an adult family home, many times we have to help you find the right registered nurse who can do a state evaluation to understand the needs and build the plan of care. We also have to find doctor's orders about this person coming out of a place or getting the primary care physician to sign off on this move. And ultimately then we want the list of the most current list of medications. The other thing in number 10 is negotiation. The other thing that we want to look at is, are we getting the best quote unquote deal? Right? We want to make sure that based on our knowledge and our experiences, are there things that can go into and contribute to a lower monthly cost? And we want to explore all those options too to get the most affordable situation that is the best fit for your loved one. And number 11, here we go. It's time to schedule the date. That can be determined by a couple of things. In some cases, it's determined by the skilled nursing or the hospital saying you're going to discharge on that date. So if we have a situation like that, we actually begin that whole process with that in mind. Oh, we have until Tuesday to find this place. In other cases, because you found us online or another place, we can together determine when is the best time for my loved one to move into this next best place. To learn more about talking with us and helping with this process, go to alwaysbestcaretacoma.com.